I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in what I'm up to, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about a comment that I got asking me, what is the difference between a scary thought that pops up and a belief? And I need you guys to understand something, and I need you to hear what I'm saying. Really, truly hear what I'm saying. If you are at this point where you're like, oh my God, what's the difference between a belief, and what's the difference between a thought, and what's the difference between this and the difference between that, you are making this a billion times harder than it is, and telling yourself that you don't understand and that you are doing something wrong. And that is why you don't understand and why it's not working for you. I'm just going to be completely blunt and honest with you. The easiest way to start looking at your thoughts is this a thought that I want to keep thinking and become true, or do I want to think something else? Does this align, mean tell myself that things are going in a direction or are the way I want them to be or how I want them to go? Or am I bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining and telling myself I can't have what I want, or it'll never happen, or this doesn't work, or I don't understand, or I don't believe? Whatever you're telling yourself is true is true. Whatever you put your focus on is going to be proven to you to be true. You don't have to go digging for anything unless you think there's something to go dig for. And if you think there's something to go dig for, then you're gonna fucking keep finding shit to dig for. What's the difference between a scary thought that pops up and a belief? If you decide to tell yourself that that scary thought is true and you keep telling yourself that it's true, it's going to become the belief and it will be your experience and you're going to be proven right. If you would have in the beginning caught yourself and been like, oh, I don't like this thought, I don't want to fucking think it, and I sure as hell don't want it to become true, and then went to your affirmations, meaning the thoughts you would have if you had what you want, telling yourself that things are good, telling yourself that that thought is fucking bullshit and it can go fuck itself, you know, like you're supposed to be doing. That's it. That's all you're supposed to do. That's all manifestation is. Picking your perspective. That's it. Choosing how you're going to view yourself, the world, and everything in every single moment of your life. If you are going into this labeling thoughts and questioning thoughts, and is this a belief, and is this not a belief, is this just a thought, you are not doing the one thing that is going to get your shit to manifest, which is choosing to think the way you want to think and think of things the way you want them to be. So stop with this shit. Stop questioning, where did this come from, and where is this a belief from, and blah, 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 what is this, and how is this? And pay attention to what you fucking tell yourself all the time. Where does your brain go most of the time? Because if you're in this mode, you're terrified of every thought that you think. Not understanding that you have full control of your fucking brain and are allowing your brain to control you. Is this a thought I want to keep thinking? Yes or no? No? Okay, then what do I want to think instead? And it can be general. Isn't it wonderful? Everything's perfect. Everything works in my favor. I always get what I want. You don't have to combat every fucking thought with a perfect affirmation. Just stop thinking the thoughts you don't want to be thinking. Don't accept shit you don't want to be true as fucking true. It is that fucking simple. I've said this in other videos. There may be some things where you do need to ask yourself, where does this come from? Why is this happening? For me, the only times I do that is when I notice, holy shit, it has been weeks and this same thought pattern, same thing, worry, same whatever has been coming up. Why and where is it coming from? And when I acknowledge it, guess what happens? I either can deal with it or it just goes away. Otherwise, I just shift my focus. Bring myself away from the thoughts I don't want to be thinking, that I don't want to become true, that I don't want to accept, and telling myself what I do want to accept. Stop with this shit. Stop making this so fucking hard. Stop making yourself miserable and do the only thing you need to do to get your shit to manifest, to get your life to change. Tell yourself and think the thoughts that you want to be true instead of what your brain just throws at you. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.